Mm. I'll get the any other time. Blah, 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 blah. Say it. My own boondog.
Good morning.
That's not Filipino. You're not allowed to speak English. We're the comical crew. Abbott and Costello, Laurel and Hardy, Tom and Jerry. Anybody live? Hello, anybody in the world? We go live. I don't have to announce and all that stuff. I'm just going to come live to you. No thumbs up, no clicks, no nothing. We got fake subscribers, Mom. There's nobody.
Just wait. It can't be
Huh?
fast.
Jude, good morning. My own Buntag. Gio's live. I'm going to try live. And there's the woman of the house, Vicky.
Good morning.
Yep. I'm trying this. She got this Wi-Fi off of TikTok, and you have to load it like a globe phone. But that little thing comes in cool. But now, let me see. See that? There's the car. There's that from the mansion view. All that land is open. I mean, that someone said it was sold. I heard a foreigner bought it, but uh, it's everything's going good right here now. I mean, $700 a month for a four-bedroom house. Each bedroom has their own bathroom and hot showers in them. The kids each got their own room. We got our room. Uh, the living room is 26 feet long behind me. That's 26 feet long by 24-foot wide. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. It's house was in Florida. I mean, I had a four-bedroom house. It was 1,400 square feet. Here, this thing is, I call it the mansion. I mean, to walk from the bedroom over to the other side, it was, I put on 5 miles a day walking when she calls me. Timo, hey, how you doing? Patience. I'm doing good, doing good. I'm enjoying life. We're getting close to Christmas here. I just showed this thing she got off of TikTok, this Wi-Fi, because I'm having problem. Bill products and Bill product doesn't have a box. The highway to Valencia Market is just on the other side of them trees, so they don't have a box this way. But that took almost 2 weeks for them to tell me they didn't have a box. I even offered them 10,000, 15,000 to come install. Nah. PLDT, everybody wants to come and see where you are, and that takes a process. PLDT said, "Oh, we'll put it in 3 days." A week later, all I'm getting is messages. We're showing up. I think they're drinking too much Red Horse beer. But no, like I said, everything is done. I don't know how far I can go from this Wi-Fi, but I'm testing it. But there's the grass. That's all Bermuda grass, and it comes in these. Sorry for the feet, but it comes in these little squares here. That's 1 meter. So for 150 bucks, the guy cuts up the grass from where they get it, and they bring it here. They deliver it. They installed it. They did everything for $150. And like I said, the place is all cleaning up. Got my bleeding hearts. I love my bleeding heart. And this thing is going crazy since I moved out of Sabulin. I put in roses. We got moss roses. Our cat's grave that got killed by the dogs, not even a month being here. But that's what happens when they get out the gate. Got the pineapples, pansy fransies, everything. Cutting and cleaning. I mean, I'm going to take Goose. How you doing? Like I said, I'm trying my first live, guys. Everybody says if I go live, I'm like 300, 400 hours short of getting monetized. I'm not really worried about it. But like I said, been busy planting. Got another, got another bleeding heart here. For $3, $4, you get a plant. I mean, the roses are like $1.50, $2. Then we got another puppy, little Miss, little Miss XO. But yeah, let me see. I'm gonna do this with you while I got you live. See if it works. But like I said, I come in off that porch. There's one bedroom, two bedrooms, three bedrooms, four bedrooms, right? And this is like, I don't know. They must have had a TV in here, but it got a ceiling fan. I'm gonna put ceiling fans in, but I would have made this where that was. But this room, 26 feet by 24 foot long. I mean, it's just too big. I mean, big dining room. I mean, it reminds me of a log cabin house. How do you want to say the grand room? But I mean, I got a sliding door there, one door there, window. The cabinets, I can't even reach that. I can't reach the upper cabinets. Why someone even put them in? I have no idea. Let me see. I'm going to make a perfect example for you all. Look at this. I'm 6 foot and I can lean on my refrigerator. So next month I'm gonna go buy a refrigerator. Everything's on sale. An inverter refrigerator, 13 cubic feet, 32,000. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's like 600, 640 bucks. And I'm gonna go get a different washing machine. But yeah, the other thing out here, I got like 5 bathrooms. Don't ask me why. I gotta watch Garfield. But there's where the washer is and the dirty kitchen. Get back, Garfield. Another toilet. Garfield, get out. He's gonna chase the bird. But the kitchen island, the gas stove, that's gotta go. It's the last people here destroyed the place. The guy that owned this house was a foreigner. He lived here 3 years, went to the hospital. He was in there for a while, ended up dying. My landlady, from what the neighbors told me, the one lady was a caretaker. She bought the place for 8 million pesos. So $20,000 is a million. 20, 40, 60, 81. What's it, about 160,000? Believe me, she asked me if I wanted to buy it, but I know she's gonna ask more than that. But yeah, like I said, it's cool here. It really is. I mean, beautiful lighting and chandeliers. My daughter's room, Gracie, who's at military school. This is her little room. And she decorated her herself. And then these are her bouquets that she does. And these are all made from pipe cleaners. All they call it fuzzy wire. And she hand makes every one of these. And this is her little business. Now her bathroom, don't ask me if it's clean. But there's the shower, tiled up, bathroom sink, everything. Yes, I got kitties. Oh my God, they love their cats. So I'm trying to show you the place and then I'll look at your comments. But yeah, our room, don't mind the bed ain't made. This is the master bedroom. You walk in one side, they put a wall up, and then the bedroom. And then you come over here. Sorry about all the clothes and that. This is just real. This is my shower, my bathroom. But I mean, it's huge. I can't live in America in a house like this for less than 3,000, 3,500 easily. You're gonna pay that. $700 a month. Leica's room, she's got the king size bed. We moved it into there. Got a queen size from Mandawi Phone. Are you gonna be live Christmas? Hey, I don't have. Hey guys, I'm gonna do a shout out. I need Christmas presents. No, this is the first year they have ever had a Christmas tree. Let me plug this in for y'all. See? Look it. There's the Christmas tree. And like I said, I bought a TV and a TV stand. This big heavy metal thing is just, it takes 4 of us to move this. It's a solid steel. But the cabinet was here, the table was here, that couch set, and this thing was here. I'm not gonna do all this. I just bought pictures, put some pictures on the wall, all the lights on. I got all the lights. My electric bill this month was 11,000. So, I mean, for $900 a month, so beat that. Oh, look at she's watching me live. Say hi. But yeah. All right. We'll see you later,
No,
Goose.
that
No,
continues.
Goose. No, Goose is leaving.
Okay.
No, I didn't get Starlink. Oh my God, Starlink. I got to talk to Alma. Alma, stay in contact with Alma. She's my realtor, Alma Montepoco, and I'm gonna ask her
That's
and go up there.
hard.
I went with Filipino Joe down there and everything. So him and his wife, and something with my bank card. I live in the Philippines, but I'm using my American bank. So I don't know if that's the problem, but I am gonna get Starlink, and they want 35,000 peso,
Yeah.
35 or 38. Anyway, it's about $606. And then they just raised the price monthly to 3,800 pesos. So that's 60, 70, whatever, 75, 72, $74. I'm not that good in the peso market yet. But no, like I said, I am insistent on that. I'm just tired of messing with everything. And little heart, that's the mother, that's the puppy to this mother. We ended up getting her because she was sad, her cousin said. But no, like I said, today I'm going to wash the beast. $6,000 for this little three-cylinder Suzuki. Let me see. I'm going to show you all this. I've been doing videos, but now you got me live. I got to wash it today. I'm going to try a product. But I mean, it's a Wago, and that's what it's called, a Wago. But inside, I got AC, automatic. You got the dash thing there for everything. And I mean, you can't beat it. I got everything in here. The puppy thinks we're going for a ride. But yeah, today is the clean, like a little hatchback. When I climb in the mountains with this thing, it doesn't have really high suspension. Yes, there are some dents and scratches, but the guy's gonna repaint it for me and fix them all for 300
Hey,
bucks.
look at heart. See, it has blood.
That's fine, Ma. But anyway,
Go down.
but yeah, no, she's doing more plants. She did the Spanosaurs. I don't like them things, but they're good for a blessing.
Not for blazing. This one is, just have a.
Why is your face all red on the side?
Where?
Over there. It's all red. Go look in the mirror.
No, that's from your.
From my beard. Oh, I didn't shave this morning. I ain't got my teeth in.
You know that I'm allergic when it comes to that.
I can sit down and I'm still taller than her.
I'm like a baby. Yeah, I'm like a baby.
She like a baby. But yeah, like I said, but it's it's nice. It's nice to be out here. I've been here since June 6, 2024. Everything from my past, and you've seen in my videos. But like I said I'm gonna finally do a live. All these other guys do it. Oh, geez, the daughter's here at the house and she's messaging me. I'm gonna go into her room and say, here. But no, whatever you want to know, I'll tell you. I mean, me and Filipino Joe Lloyd, and his wife and them, they were there for um, 25 years. She was, and now she's back here, and they have a house. And on their house, they also have like two one bedrooms you can rent out for 1,000 pesos a night. And it's got the swimming pool and everything there. And I guess they serve you breakfast and all that, and they'll take you around wherever you got to go. But he's booked solid for the month. There's even Filipinos are booking it because they want the Wi-Fi. They got Starlink and all that, and he loves it. But yeah, the Starlink, one issue after the other. I got an email saying it's paid, nothing taken out of my bank account. I'm arguing with them. So I'm going to see if I can either have Alma do it or I'm going to have Joe and them order it. But I don't think they can reorder a second one because they'll be charged that monthly fee. So there's got to be a way. I got to get my American bank card until I open up a Philippine account. So what else? Gio, Texas Filipino has Starlink. Maybe reach out. Yeah, yeah. I've been asking all of them. I've been asking them if they can do a YouTube video on it or something. Give me the site. I've been on all the sites. I've been looking for an 800 number to call because I still got this is my T-Mobile phone we're on right now. $50 Glow Plus plan. $50 a month. I can call back to America. Like if I'm living in Florida and you're in California, pick up the phone and call you, no charge. So for $50 a month, I ain't complaining for that. But I'm still like paying off this phone. That's fine, whatever, $35 a month for T-Mobile. But I enjoy T-Mobile. I have no problems. I pay my bill. I pay it all through the bank. It just goes right on through. I got my USAA bank and I have my other bank there. So, and USAA, if you're a veteran, I'm telling you, bank with them. Uh, you send money from Remitly to here, it's $4.99, and that's Remitly, and World Remit, I think it's $3.99. But I use the regular Remitly like I've been using. I have the money here ready for pickup at ML Healer. That's all I use is ML Healer. They're the nicest people. So Buana, Palawan, I'm comfortable with ML Healer. You might have a different experience. But the ladies and the guys that work there are nice. And there's one right here now in Valencia. I don't have to go all the way down to Dumaguete, down the hill. So, like I said, the exchange rate is 56, 57 right now. But if you go to use ML Hewler, you're going to get a less rate. Now, if you go to the bank, open up a bank account, I stopped Thursday, Wednesday, I don't know, and was checking after I paid the musical chairs at Narico. I love that. You get up and you move, and you get up and you move. And it's about 30, 40-minute wait. And there's one window open for the senior citizens, which I sit in. But anyway, after I left there, PNP Bank's right next door. I went in and asked the lady a question. The security guard pushed me to the way I gotta go, not directed me. And the lady sat there. All I need is my ACR1 card, my passport, and another form of ID, and $500 American money. So now that I'm here, I don't have American money. I got to exchange, so I'll probably lose. But you have to open a dollar account and a peso account. That's Philippine National Bank, PNP, they call it. I'm going to check BPI. Alma told me Commerce. Commerce Bank is where a lot of foreigners bank here, so I'm going to check them out. I just want to know that when I go travel, I'm not going to have no problems and see what I got. BPI, first thing I ask them, if I go to Thailand, if I go to Vietnam, can I use my card? Yes, yes, sir, yes, sir. Everything's a yes, sir. Can you actually use it? Don't know. But anyway, like I said, I don't see very many people. 8 down the hill. I'm about halfway up the hill between the Diversion Road and the Valencia Market. Go down the hill is the place called the Hideout, Chicago Deep Dish Pizza. Oh my God. I had a Philly cheesesteak on a good sub, real meat, the cheese, everything. Better than Geno's in Philly. I'm telling you. And then they got a Greek sub. She cut the wire. I knew she was going to do that, but I don't say nothing. I let a Filipina be a Filipina. Anyway, so if you come here, get out of Dumaguete, come up towards Valencia a little bit. There's the Hideout on the right. Down towards the bottom of the hill as you come up, there's M&M's tacos right there, American food. They are the guy from New Mexico. His wife is a Filipina. She lived there for 11 years. Let me tell you something. The green chili sauce, if you don't like spicy, you ain't going to handle it. And the salsa, oh my God, it's delicious. Good prices. I always get and they make their own tortillas. Uh, then you got the hideout, and then up the hill you got the hillside. Gary has that. I believe the guy's name is. He's an American, and biscuits and gravy. Um, American, I mean, the biscuits are about that thick, and no, they're about that big around, and they split them in half. And there's a guy named Gary here that makes the sausage, and it tastes like Jimmy Dean's. You can have mild or spicy. You can buy from him. I am learning everybody in Valencia, and I'm gonna go everything like that. Yeah, Mike's in Guam right now, so I don't hear from him very much anymore. He's got a lot going on, so I let it go because I was asked. Sometimes you need to read before you ask questions. Hmm. Filipina, Filipina, Filipina. Hmm. But anyway, like I said, then you got the hideaway, and you go in there for breakfast, and I think I get biscuits and gravy, and you get the chunks of fried potatoes, and you get 2 eggs, and I think it's like 330 pesos, like not bad price, or two something. And as you go up by our road, they just opened up a new 7-Eleven. So that's open 24 hours. No more going all the way up into Valencia at night when you want to marathon. Marathon ice cream? Yeah, we like. The Magnum ice creams. Uh, and then as you're going up the hill again, on the left hand side, you got to look, and there's another one that LOS Burrito. The same guy that has the hideout has that. So the wet burrito, I'm not kidding you. That thing's that big around. It's got to be that long. You can't eat the whole thing. You will not eat the whole thing. And they pack it with ground. You can have it with chicken, rice, or pork in it. And they also mix in the rice with it. A lot of people say it's too much rice. That wet burrito, with my stomach that I had surgery, I can eat a third and I'm full. Because I had that gastric sleeve surgery. Other than that, um, I've been trying, and then as you turn at the first road at the lower part of Valencia Market, go down the road, around the corner, on the left, go buy your bagels. They got bagels there. You got to go early in the morning, or else they're going to be gone from the foreigners. The other thing is, if you go up past the Valencia Market, uh, there's one road, and then the other side of the Valencia Market, go up one more road where the police station is, and turn Monday through Saturday. Go there, go get your 1 liters of milk. Good place. Good place to go get your milk. You get a bottle of milk, pasteurized milk, not homogenized, pasteurized, for 90 pesos, and it lasts 7 days. So, I mean, as long as you got it, it's good. What else? Not much going on. Update, trying my first live. Don't see a lot of people. Go down to Belcrest. Belcrest, I go down to if I'm looking for something or just want a good IBP piece of meat, like IBP meat in America comes here. You can get that. They got Brazilian, they got Australian, they got all of that. Other than that, we go down to Baia City and we shop at Baia City, down there at that Metro Mall. I'm going to do another video for that, and I'm going to show you. You see me with the guard, that's my buddy there. He's tall as me. And they open the doors and they greet you. I mean, everything is great here. I mean, it just, the prices, gas prices are 57, 56. Whatever the exchange rate is your gas rate. Best way I can put it. So when it drops, gas drops. When the exchange rate goes up, the gas goes up. We go through one town when it was 57, the exchange rate, they were charging 63, 65 per liter. They must have had a lot of rich people in that town. But yeah, no, it's like I said. First live, gonna try things, see what's going on. They say it boosts your ratings. I don't know. We'll see. I know all the other guys are on. I'll try to do it a different time than when they're on. But this Wi-Fi that she got off of TikTok, you just put a load on it. She didn't charge it, but yeah, it seems to be working fine. She's over here. She cut the wire when she was trimming on the solar lights. 4'9" of pure dynamite. Huh, Ma? Ma, 4'9" of nothing but pure dynamite. Mmm. I get a kick out of that. You'll see Filipinos that are tall. You'll see them that are short. Average height of a Filipino is what? 5'3", 5'2",
Must be five,
mostly five. Yeah,
five to.
yeah. Cause like I say, let me see if I get by her.
To just fix the wire.
See, she's down there. I can rest my arm on top of her head.
Don't
But like I said,
tell the world that I'm so short.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. You're short. You're just full of dynamite. Don't cut my roses.
It's dying.
Leave my rose alone. I see. You got to argue, and then you feel like you're in a prison. Um, you got the big gates. Everything has the gate and a lock. In America, we don't have that. So you got locks out the door. Puppy's gonna jump out. I'm not chasing dogs. But everything you feel like you're in jail, and you walk in the yard. And then my warden right here. But yeah, that's that living room. From there to that wall is 26 foot long. Got CCTV and all of that. Nice breeze up here today. I mean, if I could have the gates open and the dogs wouldn't run out, this breeze would be coming up here really nice. But it is. It's just really good. I love it. I mean, it's really good. It's kind of like Florida, just with the mountains. But yeah, that thing she got on TikTok, that Wi-Fi, I'm telling you, amazing. And when she cuts things out, I bought that knife for $10, and they use that to cut grass and everything. I ended up buying clippers. I bought the other hedge clippers. I got the little hand ones. She's got shovel. She got rake. And I even bought a tarp. So when things are cut, throw everything on a tarp and we'll drag it out the gate and across the other land. That's where the barangay police. But like I said, my bleeding hearts, I just love them. No more snow, no more cold. And like I said, Dumagetti's down right over there, right down the hill. And then, I don't know, the mountain's probably covered up this morning. I have no idea. I don't know how far I can go. We're gonna try. No puppies out. No puppy out. And then up in there between them palms, you can see the tip of the mountain up there. That's part of it going up. The rest of the mountain's up this way. So I'm not far. Got cows out here in the morning. The cows come up and the cows eat a little grass. Canadian friends. That's their house, the one with the white right there. It's cool. Like I said, all the neighbors are very nice. Very nice people for here. It's completely different. Puppies gotta come in. Lock. Anything gets locked. Like I said. Oh, Jude, I'm telling you, this property. I don't know. How many square meters is this property? How many square
I
meters?
don't know, Dee.
Would you say 700?
I don't know. I don't have any idea about the size.
I would have to say 700, maybe 1,000. I don't know. Because this house is, well, that fence is over 120 foot long. So, I don't know. All the square meters in that. But it's just quiet. And like I say, the queen of the house. Hama,
Queen Ant.
Queen Ant, and the puppies. Puppies, I call them her two little ducks. That's the mama duck and then the two baby ducks. Wherever mom goes, they follow. Don't follow me. I even tell them bye bye, and uh, and XO rides a motorcycle. When the kids bring the motorcycle out, she'll jump on the motorcycle and go for a ride up around. The other one doesn't know how to ride a motorcycle. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever else you want to know, hey, let me know. I can find out. We can find out. Always looking for something to do. Today is just a Sunday. It's an easy day. The other guys are all busy with their living and all that now. They got more followers. I watched this other one guy. What's his name? No, I ain't gonna say his name. The idiot got a Ford Raptor. In 2 weeks he wrecked it. He hits a cement truck because he drives so fast. He drove the front driver's tire all the way to the back tire. That's just unbelievable. 1.9 million, and he destroys it. But he's only 34, so you know. Other than that, not much else going on. Just having coffee. Yes, I'm smoking. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna hide. I'm not gonna do all this. You know, I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna whatever. Drink my coffee. I don't drink. Don't do dope. So I'm good. I don't have to have my red horse and all that. And then all my ants, black ants, send me your blessings up and down all day long, nonstop. Just drives me crazy. But it's a blessing. Everything's a blessing. But no, I don't know what else. What else do you need to know? What prices are? Everything here, like I said, if I can go live, once I go down the hill, I can get off this Wi-Fi and I can go on my T-Mobile. I might go live from a Robinson Mall. And the people here, they passed that law that you can't film them. Let me tell you something. Every Filipino that we ever in the video, no one says, "Oh, you can't film me." Ain't no one say nothing. They'll wave, they'll smile. They like that. They like that you're showing them. You know, I don't know. It's just some bloggers got too out of hand. So, you know, Pro Life Traveler. Jude knows Pro Life Traveler. Yeah. Hopefully next year we're gonna buy land. Second time. And she already said if I buy land, that she's gonna do a 50-year lease with me. So can't ever throw me off or nothing. That land is hers, but the house is mine. But no, and if we do, on that one video I posted, that little spot with them coconut trees over there. If if you bought, it's a flat. I mean, they got to take out two coconut trees. She wants to take them all down. I said no. She said the storm will fall. I ain't worried about that. She wants a concrete roof on the house. After we had the earthquake, which I went through an earthquake, 3.1, that was fun. Feels like you're dancing. You're just jiggling back and forth. And she's going great because she was in a 5.6 down there in Gihulahan and all that. But yeah, I plan on buying land and building a house. If I can buy that land there and rent this while that house is being built, it would work out great. I mean, less than 1,000 a month. My water bill was 327 pesos. So that's like $6 and we'll say $6.50 for the month. The water comes from the river, so you can't drink it, so you don't know who's up there, up the river, has a piggery, who's dumping their sewer into the river and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you know, but land prices here in Valencia are starting at 3,000 per square meter. Ever since they announced the Macong Darwin International Airport, all these people think they're sitting on gold. They think they're sitting on that Japanese, that Yamashita gold or whatever it is. Oh my God. Going the other way towards going from out of Dumaguete, heading back north, I will say. It's you go through Sibilon, and then there's Omlin or San Carlos and Omlin. From Omlin to Tan High and Pamplona. Pamplona's up in the mountain. It's a pretty decent price. It's cheaper. I found one piece of land right now in Darwin looking on Facebook. Uh, it's up from the market, go up the mountain. Rose in the Philippines was advertising that land at 900. Now the owner needs the money and they want to sell. They dropped the price to 750 per square meter, and each one is 1,000. And I think that she's got like 6,000 square meters left. Buy you 2,000 if you're gonna do it. Buy 2,000 because either way, if you marry a Filipina and you have kids, kids are gonna build on the land. So once you're dead and gone, the kids will be there and all that. I hear clicks. Gio, do you know Mary? Mary who? Mary James? Mary and James? No, I don't know if I met Mary and James. Where are they at here? Because like I said, I'm in Valencia, and either we're here at the house or we run down. I mean, go down the hill. You go to Hypermart, Mandawi Foam, and right next to Mandawi Foam's a little mall attached to that building. Is the vet. That's where we took them to the vets. I mean, for the vets, for the shots and everything, and the deworming and all that stuff for EXO, the black one, was like 1,500 peso. Mary sometimes shows properties. Looks good. I don't know. I know everything is with Alma. Alma told me she has a beach property, 500 square meters, 2.5 million pesos. So that's 40. That's 50,000. Okay. You pay half, and then you can pay the other half when you get the title. She'll work with you. And Alma has a foreign husband. So, but like I said, Alma's pretty decent. She's a really decent realtor. You know, if I have a problem, Alma stays in contact with me on Messenger. Hey, how's everything going? And all that. And she deals with the landlord. Now, my landlord, actually, we did a three-way when I first got here and got to meet her. She's going to be here in January. So, uh, Mary, I don't know if Mary. And then Leica here has a friend that does real estate too. And I mean, like I say, I paid 45,000, and then 90, whatever. That was just to get into the place. But I did it 1 month, 45,000 to hold it, and then the next month they. And like I said, the other place was a little cracker box, 2 bedrooms, small. You walk, we would bump into one another. Now we got the big mansion, and like I told her, this is a Western style home. This is what it's supposed to be. Now the living room's way too big. I would shorten that. But I'm seeing a lot of things, and I'm learning. Like here, you come down the steps. These are non-slip. When you get here, these get wet, you'll slide. You'll slide. You'll slip and bust your ass. But, and everything, all the garbage has to go into rice bags, and you go down the market, find a guy, they're 10 pesos each. But like I said, but there's things here like there's always water. When it rains, the water sits right here. They didn't slope it. So I pay attention because I used to do construction. So I pay attention to things. I love the arches. I love the archway, the big porch, and all that. I don't like they put the pebble tile here because when I walk barefooted, that hurts. There are things I would do a little different in here, but it's nice. Her channel is Mary the Explorer. I think Mary's in Valencia. Probably. like I said, Valencia is getting expensive up this way. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, I'm only halfway up, and there's more. I can go up the mountain more and it get cooler. It's still warm here. It's still like 86 degrees, and I have all of that. The heat of the day, I'll go in there like later on. I'll turn on the window units because each room has their own window aircon in the room. Mom's inside, and the puppies are hot. But yeah, XO come in, yeah, XO. But like I say, each room has their own window air. I just love this house. You know, everybody says, "Oh, you're a foreigner. You're gonna get old. You don't need steps." That little 4 steps. But like I say, everyone has a window air. And like I told the kids, when you close the door, get your room cold, and I bought fans. Once these concrete walls get cold, that fan, this will work for hours. You know, like I said. And in our room here, and the solid doors, these are all wood. This is still cold. This is still, everything's on, all the lights. That fan don't work. I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna put another ceiling fan up in here. And I already asked the landlord, she don't care. I said, when I leave, they stay. Because I asked her, I said, if I build, I want your lights. Well, she's building another place. But I put the window air on. I got 2 quilts, got 2 comforters on that bed. And I'm still freezing. So your blood will thin out. The cabinet was here. This one was here. I bought this one. Now I gotta worry with the new TSA laws. I gotta check the bags. You know, you gotta watch that. They got that new TSA law coming into effect. I pay attention to a lot. I don't listen to a lot of things that go on in America. But yeah, like I said, the bathroom, like I said, up here, I probably wouldn't have went tile all the way up. It's too dark. Let me see. This bathroom's not bright. I would have went up so high with tile, and I would have skim coated and made it white so it brightens up. And these little lights. And then there was no mirror. And then the sink's over here. And the nail here. So I'm gonna find one of them big mirrors and I'll have the maintenance guy come drill a hole and put it in for me. But yeah, all the windows, like I said. And my Canadians, that's his house there with a pool, guest house. And he put shingles on. They are starting to shingle roofs here. 20 years, still the same. So we're learning. I'm learning, and I'm learning from other foreigners that I can talk to and be decent. It seems like some of them don't have time for you. They don't want to be bothered with you. Or else they're not allowed to talk to you. I don't know. But yeah, I love the house. It's so monstrous big. But we'll have to see. She said she asked me if I want to buy it. And this one's up in the air about it. Leave my shoe alone. Little Garfield. Garfield over there. Ma, Garfield's got an ornament. He's playing with it. There goes your Christmas ornament. Can't have a Christmas tree with cats. Mm-mm. But no, like I said, and I got to ride Carabao since I've been here. And let's see what else. I don't know. Up in the mountains or Mama and Papa. Man, I love going up there. The road, concrete, and then dirt. And with all the bad weather we got, has washed away a lot, and it's rocking, and she's yelling, screaming, "Oh, we're gonna fall." No, we're not. That little car made it up and down the mountain. Get up there, you're like in 70 degree, 75-degree weather, and the wind constantly blows up there. Nice light breeze. It's really nice. I love it up there. And like I said, I just posted the videos of her brother climbing the coconut tree and all of that when my new brother-in-law was on his way from Texas when he was here. Her sister's going to be moving to Texas. So they're doing her visa. So we'll see how all that goes. But here next year, hopefully, is mine, August 12th. She's 42 and I'm 63, so she'll be 43 and I'll be 64. Plan on going to Thailand. I'm going to go to Thailand and go see what it's about. I got friends, Jonabelle and Thomas, down in Bulata where I used to live. Um, we went down there for the birthday. We went down when he made German sausage. It's about a 2.5, 3 hour drive, depending if you hit school getting in and out and all of that kind of stuff, and the sugar cane trucks. Um, Other than that, if we leave here like at 5, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, I can be there by 9. But you want to make sure you don't do it on a school day. I try to avoid the school because they got barricades they put in the road. And then the other people coming the other way, they all in a hurry, and the motorcycle's in a hurry. And the driving here, believe me, you need defensive driving. You need to be on guard. These motorcycles will zip down one side and the other, and you're trying not to hit them. Because if you hit them, or they even hit you, they're going to blame you and you're going to pay. Um, the other one is the tricycles. Tricycle drivers. Ain't nobody turned their heads on their tricycles, motorcycles, and them trikes just pull out and think they're just going to block you and get you in there, especially you get around the Dumaguete market. I avoid that. Try to avoid that area. Also, Filipinos driving motor vehicles. You need to watch. They don't pull in and park like we do, like you go to Walmart and park. Everything they do, they back in. So you're going to take the extra. Patience is a big virtue. I don't have patience sometimes. I just want to get things done and get home. I'm not a later person, but it's too hot to go outside. Well, it's too hot, but we got aircon in the car and we're going to go in the air conditioned building. Let's go. You know, if the price is right, you would save the headache of building. That's true. But also here, there's a lot, there's a lot here that I see wrong, and I don't know how it was built. I would like to see a blueprint. I mean, their gutter system, you get a kick out of this. If we did this in America, they think we're nuts and crazy. But over here, on this gutter system, there's your gutter. It's a pipe. That gutter comes down and somehow comes down here, and goes out the wall there. They don't drop a gutter down. So you got a gutter there, you got a gutter there, you got a gutter there. And it goes towards the house and then comes out this way, and they ran the pipe. So instead of it coming down like our downspouts in America on our houses, they don't do that. So there's no water getting into this flower bed. So I have to use um, the hose. She ordered this off of Timu, too, and their hose pictures and all that. But turn on that water and all that, and then you got to water everything. But like I said, for $6 a month to pay water, I'm not worried about it. But like I said, transport you top of your pineapples, save them, plant them, grow your own pineapple. You're in a country that grows pineapples here. They're growing huge. I took them out of the pots now. Her bougainvillea. These are the yellow flowers. She got more bougainvillea. I like the moss roses because the moss roses will do a ground clutter, like a vinca. They have vincas here, but there's every kind of plant that I've seen in Florida. They got here. We got coconut trees down in Sarasota. They take the coconuts out because you're getting hit in the head. It's a lawsuit against the city. Uh, Birds of paradise, every kind of plant. My mom loved these. We have these in Florida. We have this in Florida. We have those in Florida. So I moved to the new Florida. That's the way I look at it. The only difference is I got mountains now. And you just got to find a good beach to go to around here. But like I said, I enjoy it here. The only thing I really miss is a real glass of milk. And what else? Oh, Lord, I'm getting old. Glass of milk and some crawfish. They have crawfish here. They're blue. Uh, they're asking per kilo 2,500 to 3,500 per kilo. I can get a sack of crawfish, Louisiana crawfish, back in America for $60 to $80. Not here. You're gonna pay for $50 to 60, 70, $80 per 2.2 pounds. Not worth it to me. Tilapia ponds. Tilapia, they eat small. They don't let them get big. When I was back in Florida, we had tilapia almost as big as my arm up to here. No lying, we cast net. We used to cast net them, go to places. Mullet and all that. I miss snook fishing. I miss red fishing. There's a place next to the hotel, the a sporting goods store. The guy who owns it told me there's a guy down will take you out on a boat for 350 pesos. I don't know if it's half day or all day or whatever. And you go catch El Dorado or those greenish blue dolphins. Some people know them. They're the flat ones. And there's no, you don't need a fishing license. You don't need nothing. You just get a fish pole and get all of that. And they'll take you out fishing. And I said, hey, for $7, you're going to take me fishing? Maybe I'll go out in one of them little boats. I don't know. But yeah, I want to do that eventually here when things slow down. This year has been kind of crazy between where I was living and moving on over and getting my visa and with through Heidi and everything like that. It's been like go, 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 apply here, go here, go there. The new visa law, use 15,000, 30,000, no more 10 and 20. If you're not military, if you're ex-military and all that, it's still $1,500 down. Make sure you have all your documents apostled. I had to send documents back to California to be apostled through Apostle Peony. 2 pieces of paper were $750. Your paperwork is the. Oh, I'm back. What's it say? I'm back live. Okay. Anyway, they'll say no, even though they're 18, 20 years old. No, not going to get it. So, but they won't blacklist you. They'll keep you on a tourist visa. If you do a tourist visa, every 2 months you go down here to immigration. I got a guy, Janice and Peter. Peter's from Florida. He's going to show me what he does. I'm going to stay on tourist, I think. I did all the SRB and all that. But I'm going to try this tourist in the meantime. I'm still waiting to hear from PRA. It takes 3 months, 4 months. With all the storm, all the flooding, Canalone, the big, huge boulders, I mean boulders, washed down that city. I've been posting things on my Facebook that unbelievable when the rain comes off of these mountains and it floods these towns and cities. People are homeless. I mean, they were already homeless and they built these little homes, and how many lives are lost and all that. And they know it happens, but they have no place to build. So they go to these little areas, these little squatting areas or poverty areas, as they call them, and they build. No matter what the drainage problem is, water issues, and all of that, they make a living. They live. Um, be careful what you do. Think with your right head, not the one in your pants, guys. Come on. Um, you're in your 50s, your 60s, your 70s. What are you going to have in common with that 23, 25, 28-year-old Filipino? Nothing. Find you an older one. There are plenty of older ones. And they're set in their ways. Yes, they are. Believe me and her have gone at it. But it's just east meets west. I'm stuck in my way. She's stuck in her way. But together we come to a common ground. And then when I let her do it her way, and then I do it my way, and I try to show it's easier and faster, doesn't matter. It's just their mindset is they have all the time. They're in no hurry. Just like when I'm in a time to leave. Hey, I want to leave here at this time. I rush her. I tell her I'm going to get you up at 6 to be ready to leave by 8. By the time you shower, you eat, use the bathroom, and you change your clothes 3 times to figure out